The modern job market and hiring processes change so rapidly that it makes it really hard to keep up with the vast amount of information and all the trends that are happening. In today's video, we're talking about the greatest asset in your job search process, your resume, and I'll be sharing 3 trends to follow in 2023 if you want your resume to generate maximum results in your job search. Welcome to my channel. I'm Anna. I'm a career coach and resume writer. And in my videos, I talk about how to get you hired for that fantastic job you want and of course deserve. Count to 7 out loud or in your head. And now imagine this is how long it takes recruiters and employers while looking at your resume to make a decision whether you're the candidate worth inviting to an interview. How much can we really do in just under 7 seconds? But that is the reality of today's hiring processes, especially if we're talking about bigger companies with larger hiring volumes. Your resume is your first impression. What do you want it to say about you? You clicked on this video and you're still here. That tells me that you're someone who understands that while substance and all the qualities that you have to offer are what's really important in the long run, you also understand that your packaging matters just as much, because it would be impossible to assess in depth all the substance that you have to offer in just under 7 seconds. So our job for today is to realize that the more attractive your packaging is, the more likely people are to get curious about what it is that you actually bring to the table. There is so much conflicting information about what to do or what not to do on your resume. So for now, we're going to go over the 3 key trends to follow this year if you want to get maximum results in your job search. Number 1, skip fancy design elements. I know that it's tempting to pick one of those super modern looking resume templates online. The internet is full of them right now, and to use that to present yourself to prospective employers. There are 2 issues that might come out of that. Number 1 is your resume is going to face the ATS, or the applicant tracking system, which is going to screen your resume, so do a preliminary screen to determine whether you are a candidate worthy of consideration by an actual human, somebody in the HR or in the recruitment function. And unfortunately, the ATS is not a huge fan of fancy design elements. So what happens is your resume might actually end up in a sort of a black hole where the system didn't like it, but a person never even saw it. However, there you are sitting on the other side thinking that you're getting all those automatic rejections because you aren't good enough for the job. Well, in fact, that isn't true. It means that the system simply couldn't properly screen your resume. And the second issue is that even if your resume does get through to an actual human in the HR department, in your resume, content is king. So if the visual stuff and all the design elements overpower the actual content of your resume, that is a problem. That diffuses the focus of your resume and distracts the attention of the person who, remember, only has under 7 seconds to make a decision whether they want to call you or not. The second important trend to follow in 2023 is show results and not only skills on your resume. 99% of resumes are focused on listing all the different skills and competencies that the person believes that they have. While in fact, employers are not just interested in a list of skills that may not be even credible. Employers want to see actual business outcomes, results, or accomplishments that you were able to deliver using those skills. So it's one of those stories where instead of talking the talk, you walk the walk. So you show enough results to prove that you have indeed used that skill. And then when you have a list of skill on top of that, that organically fits into the whole picture. And finally, the third important trend to follow in 2023 is tailoring and personalizing your resume for every specific job. This may not be news to you, but it is becoming more and more important to personalize your resume for every single organization, because that's what employers want to see. They don't want to see an autobiography of all the different things that you've done. And nobody is under the illusion that everything that you put on your resume is it. That's just everything there is to say about you. Your resume is a snapshot of the most relevant information about you that positions you for this specific job opportunity. So if you want to get maximum results each time you send your resume for an application, you need to make sure that it is indeed personalized and tailored to that specific job. What does that mean? It means reading and analyzing the job description pretty thoroughly before you hit the apply button. It's not rocket science. You simply need to take the time to understand what the job is really about. Maybe research the company a little bit. Maybe look up some information about the team members that you found on the website to understand their background and where they come from. All of that information can help you tailor your resume even better to that specific opportunity, and that definitely increases the odds of getting an interview invitation. All of those three trends enhance the quality of your resume and make sure that the ATS, or the applicant tracking system, has no issues screening your resume and does indeed rank it pretty high to make sure that you do get invited for that interview. If you want to get more insight into what the ATS is, what it does, and how it does it, I linked to another video in the description down below where I go into the details of the entire process of how the ATS works and what it does to your resume to be able to evaluate what kind of candidate you are. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. If you want to get regular tips for your personal and professional development, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video with a job searching friend to help them get an interview as well.